Oh, okay. Start tonight. Boo da 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 da. Boo da boo 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 da boo 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 da boo boo boo. Where do you see his character guides? Is it under gearing guide? Hmm. All right, I think we're ready to start. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Sir Mr. Clean, and we are back with another K-pop music video reaction video. Um, my daughter, if you're not aware, my daughter has been sending me uh, K-pop music videos to have me react to things that I have more than likely, probably 99% of the time, have never heard of, or at least I've never heard of that specific song, and I've never seen that music video. There's chances where I've like heard of it or I've heard of the artist or I've maybe heard it in passing, but I've never actually sat down and focused on it. So that's what we're doing in these reaction videos. We're experiencing more and more K-pop through my daughter, and both my daughters and my wife have been getting very much into K-pop. I have too, if I'm not gonna lie. Not only have these videos been incredibly cool and informative that I've been watching so far, but I've really gotten to like a couple different groups, namely Twice and Stray Kids. Um, Twice, my daughter and I actually went to their concert when they came to Colorado just this past year, like April, I think. And Stray Kids, we're hoping the new world tour that they announced will be coming here close by that we can actually go see them. We are actually buying the virtual ticket to their opening show in Seoul. So we'll be watching that live at like 2 in the morning. Because it's local, it's live Korean time. So that'll be pretty cool. We're very excited about that. We're gonna like take naps during the day, stay up, have a whole bunch of snacks, and hang out and watch the concert live. So we're really looking forward to that. But let's get right into the music video reactions. I am a for lack of a better term, a K-pop dad now. So we're gonna check it out. Also, I am wearing my twice. This is for World Tour hat that I got at the concert. So we're gonna kick this off today with BTS. The song is called Fire. Um, I've heard of BTS. I've heard of like Dynamite, like some of the more popular songs that have made it across the US. Um, but I don't know a whole lot more about them. Just I know that they're pretty big. They're one of the bigger K-pop groups that have made it over to the States. Um, a lot of people credit them for helping bring K-pop over and making it as big as it is now. I know there's been a lot of other artists that have also done that, Psy and others. But let's go ahead and just dive right in. So this is from 2016. So this is over 10 years ago. So this is old school BTS. And we're going to try this out. This is Fire. I kind of miss when like music videos were like really big productions, like the Michael Jackson Thriller, and just there's been so many other music videos that are just iconic. So I love that they're telling a story.
불타오르네.
He was ironing him. This has got a good groove.
불타오르네.
Fire. Ooh, is that a Super Famicom? That's a Super Famicom. Hold on. I'm a video game nerd. I want to see the console on the ground. Here it is. Yeah, that's a Super Famicom. Not a Super Nintendo, but the Japanese version. La 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 la.
불타오르네.
I flipped the video in case that helps with the algorithm. I forgot to do it, so I did it in the middle. They are good dancers. Even 10 years ago. How long has BTS been around? Like 12, 13, 2013, 2014? Maybe older? Maybe longer?
용서해줄게.
Cool video. Boy meets what? Okay, so that's BTS. So they were pretty they've been pretty good for a while. That's over 10 years old, and the dancing was on point. The song was very catchy. Um, they look great. Like can't really complain. I can totally understand why BTS is as popular as they are. Um, like I said, I don't know a lot about BTS. I've only heard really like Dynamite, maybe a couple other songs that have been on like American radio. Um, but I definitely don't know them very well, like outside of a few of their bigger hits. So this is cool to kind of see a completely new song that I don't think I've ever heard before. Um, and just see kind of like where, how far back can we go with the K-pop? Because Twice has been around for um 11 years now, I think. Stray Kids has been around for, I want to say, 10 years. um so like there's a bunch of bands that have been around for a decade now, and it's very interesting to see kind of where they started and what they're doing now, and um that longevity, and even how more popular K-pop is now. um like I said in some of my previous videos, their uh, K-pop is its own has its own subgenres. Like there's tons of eclectic music within the K-pop world. So it's very cool to see that. All righty, let's go on to our next video. The next video is let's set this up. All right, so the next video in the playlist is a video from Islet, Do the Dance. I'm aware of Islet. I know them from my daughter, very much likes Islet. And I've heard a few of their songs. I honestly can't think of titles right now, but I have heard a few of their songs. And I have not heard this one, I don't think. Do the Dance. It's not sound familiar at all. So we're gonna go ahead and listen to this. This is a girl group, and like I said, I'm aware of a couple of their songs. Um, Gosh, I don't know why I can't. I'm drawing a blank right now of one of the names of one of the more popular songs that my daughter's been listening to. Maybe I'll think of it partway through this. But let's go ahead and kick this off. This is Islet with Do the Dance.
저기
Oh, you know what? I've seen this video on our TV, but I did not stay and watch and listen to it. So I've heard pieces of this song, probably. I recognize this. Ooh. It's kind of got like this disco feel. It's a kitty.
심장은 울랄라 두근대 이 순간 Je ne sais avec toi I do 도착한 카니발 핑크빛 설레임 So curious, so fabulous Like a roller coaster 감각과 뚝딱대 빌려온 고양이 같아 모든 rush 맘은 rush 심장 안에 댔지만 지릿지릿 feel so shy My heart starts to dance Do a little do a little dance Do a little dance Do ya wanna dance 대답은 하나뿐 Say yeah yes Dance 손을 잡은 채 Do it 너 나의 take 마법에 걸리게 Say yeah
What a fun song.
내가 아닐까 네 맘속 그 아이 달 바짝 세워 feel you MMO 알듯 말듯 I'm so curious 난 불안했어 Like a roller coaster 나답지 않잖아 내 이끄다 기세야 그게 내 필살기 밤이 다 시작된 화려한 parade show 너와 함께 Dance do a little do a little dance Do a little dance Do ya wanna dance 대답은 하나뿐 Say yeah yes Dance 손을 잡은 채 Do it 너 나의 date 마법에 걸리게 Say
Hi. Do the dance. Do the dance. That was Islet. Do the dance. That was fun. That was fun. I a lot of the K-pop girl groups have similar feels, and so I'm always interested in some of the ones that feel like they take more. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but the ones that kind of take more risks and kind of do different things. So like for example, I really like Les Seraphim. That's probably my second favorite girl group. Um, and I just like how all their songs sound so different. At least the ones that I've heard. They've probably have plenty of songs that sound similar, but I really enjoy kind of the variety in some of the stuff that they do. Um, but this was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this. I do remember hearing this song before. Um, in passing though, I did not like sit down and watch it. And I do remember that video being on our TV at one point. So I was glad I was able to actually sit down and put attention on it. And I liked it. I liked it. I'm interested to hear more Islet because I know that is one of my daughter's favorite bands, or groups. So I'm looking forward to hearing more from them. So that's my take, guys. We're just reacting and kind of giving initial impressions of new K-pop videos that we have not, you for the most part, heard or seen before. Curated by my daughter, and she sends me them, and I watch them, and then we get to experience a bit more K-pop. So thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe. Let me know in the comments who some of your favorite bands are and other bands that you'd love us to react to. So take care and have a great rest of your day. All right, now we're going to do the next two.
Make smart money moves. Open a U.S. Bank Smartly checking account and start earning U.S. Bank Smart.
All right, so we'll put that here. Who is this? All right, see how things are looking. All right, cool. I don't have to speed up, do I? No. Okay, good. All right, second video. Hey everybody, it's Sir Mr. Clean, and we are back with another K-pop dad reaction video. As you may have heard in previous videos, my daughter is very much into K-pop, and she has been sending me videos that she would like me to watch and listen to. And I figured I'd turn this into reaction content where I am experiencing most of these for the very first time. Some of them, maybe I've heard the song before, or I've but usually it's like in passing, like I'm walking through the living room and that video is playing and I just get some water and then go back to work or whatever. Usually I'm not sitting down and actually listening to it and committing, memory to it. So this is a time for me to actually just experience it and give my just initial impressions. I'm not like a music theorist or any of that kind of stuff. I know what I like, and there's a lot of K-pop that I do like. I'm a big fan of Stray Kids and Twice, as you can see here from my hat. I really like Le Seraphim, but these are a lot of bands that I haven't really either heard of or I haven't listened to enough to make a conclusive decision. So what I've been doing is I've been doing two reactions per video that I post. This one is going to be 17, and the song is called Super. I believe I've heard of 17, but I don't know any of their songs. So there's a chance that I've heard this again in passing, but I don't know for sure. So if you like this content, make sure you follow, like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Please leave a comment if there's anything you'd like us to react to directly. I'll put that into consideration, and my daughter ultimately makes the choice of what we react to on the site. I took her to a Twice concert, and we had a blast, and we're looking forward to the Stray Kids World Tour coming up here this next year. So excited about that. So let's kick this one off. We're going to be listening to Super by 17. Okay, boy group. I like the costumes. Ooh, I like that funk. I like the camera shake when they do certain moves. It's that much more expressive, I think. I like that though. Oh.
시간과 공간에 구애받지 않는 자세 힘을 다고 쓰러져도 포기 모르고 날 뛰는 중
Ah, cool visual.
마치 뛴 것 같아 우리는 쉬지 않아 매일 Make it 끝까지 가보자 마치 뛴 것 같아 I love my team, I love my crew 여기까지 달리면서 I love my team, I love my crew 계속 달릴 수 있어도 I love my team, I love my crew 여기까지 오르면서 I love my team 그 덕분에 우리 마치 된 것 같아 서로 진실은 때로 자유롭게 거짓은 때로 달콤해 다정함은 때로 거짓말로 나쁜 것을 다 모아도 핑 하고픈 나와 에너지 기모아 아주 딱 나와 에너지 한 방에 아주 발사와 지금부터 다 하늘에 너 함성 발사 이 노래는
I like this part.
엔딩 송이다
That's fire right there. That was cool. Well, there's like literally flames on the screen. Super. 17. Whoops. There we go. Wow. Yeah, that was really cool. I love the groove of that song. I loved the that section there where the fire's going off, like the kind of like it was like almost like rapping, but just the beat of the song the whole time. Like it really kept up. The dancing was on point. I loved the effects where they would make certain moves and the camera would shake a little, and like when he kind of spread his fists up and the camera shook right when he got there. There was just a lot of really awesome, like awesome timing with the way that stuff works. That was pretty impressive, I think. Love it, love it, love it. All right. 17. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Very, very cool. All right, let's move on to our next. The next one is New Jeans. All right, so I think it went right into it, didn't it? Yeah, we'll start right there, I think. Awesome. Hey, thank you, Cinna. We just did Islet. We did what did we do? We did Do the Dance from Islet. So that'll be coming out here on my YouTube. And then I know Iconic by Mistake. I am iconic by mistake. I know that one. What's up, Ripper Doc? How's it going, man? Ah, I didn't turn on my thing again. Damn it. I keep forgetting to. I don't know what's wrong with me. Something's wrong with me. All right. So now we got the next video queued up. It is New Jeans, the group New Jeans. The song is called Gods. And I can already tell, I think I might like this because it looks like it's animated. So it's going to be really cool, I think. It's going to be really cool. So let's dive in. And Cinna, definitely leave comments on the videos once I post them. Because we're taking all requests and putting them into the queue for my daughter to ultimately pick. She is in charge of picking what I listen to and what I react to. And so we're compiling a list of comments and suggestions that people have thrown out at us. And then hopefully that will make it into our rotation. Gods is a collab, I am told. So let's go ahead and kick this off. New Jeans, I don't know very well at all. It sounds like this is Oh, wait, this is Gods featuring New Jeans. This is a League of Legends song. And is it specifically for Worlds 2023? Was it the anthem for Worlds 2023? Is that what I'm seeing here? I'll probably have to ask my daughter a little bit more about it, but that's what it looks like. Is the song called Gods? Or is the other group Gods? Is it Gods and New Jeans? I'm not sure. We'll have to figure that out.
Hey, this is what you came for. Blood on the game bow. Everybody drop it like rainfall. This is your moment. Eyes on a puppet. Can't think, just
Okay, so the song is called Gods.
And you're singing your praises, la la la. Screaming your name, la 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 la. One more step, you're immortal now. 'Cause once you play God, once you
Ooh.
play God, they're gonna crumble one by one. Then we gonna ride right into the sun like it's the day my kingdom come. Baby, we're
I like this.
Hey, welcome to the big show. Next on the line.
Yes, Ripper Doc.
Say your name in the rafters. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Moment of silence. Bad guy woke up and chose violence. And they're singing my praises, la la la. Screaming my name out, la la la. This is why we're immortal now. 'Cause once you play God, once you play God, they're gonna crumble.
Oh, I love this. It's very anthem-like. I like this. I think I'll have to dig into New Jeans a bit more.
I'm on my knees, pray for glory. Anyone read this underdog story? I can't lose myself again.
So, Cinna, what is a bunny? Is that a New Jeans fan or like an Islet fan? What's bunny? Worlds 23. I'm not a big League player, but I'm aware of it, and I understand what Worlds is. I did not know that they did the anthem for Worlds 2023. That's pretty cool. That was a kick-ass song, though. That was cool. That felt good. I like that a lot. I love anthem-like songs. There's just something about them. They just the the size of it, it makes it feel really big. Um, yeah, that really hit it for me. That was probably my favorite of the last four that we've done. Um, that was really good. I'm kind of excited to dig into New Jeans a bit more too. So Islet and New Jeans, I'm really looking forward to digging into. 17 was pretty good too. Um, I enjoyed that song quite a bit. So I'm excited about some of these. Alrighty then. What I'll do, Cinna, is I'll take these comments here and I'll copy them off and email them over to my daughter and make sure they're part of the list. So, yeah, thank you guys for being here. This is really, really good. Boompala is really good. I like Boompala. La Seraphim is one of my favorites. I've already heard and seen a whole lot of their stuff. Um, so yeah, these reaction videos. Thank you guys for coming into them. What I'm trying to do is trying to hear stuff that I haven't heard before. So my daughter has been curating a list, and I do them 2 videos at a time, and then yeah, see what other kind of cool K-pop stuff I can come across. Um, I'm already a big Twice, Stray Kids, Le Seraphim fan. Um, I'm looking forward to doing even more. If you like this content, make sure you like, follow, subscribe. Also, comment with any of any groups you'd love me to try and listen to, groups and songs, and we'll add them into the mix. And my daughter will pick which ones she wants me to listen to. So, look forward to more of these. I'm going to try to keep doing them. Hopefully, I'll cut these into videos and have them out here in the next day or two. And then we'll see you again in the next video. Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate it. Cool, guys. Thank you for being here. You went to Islet's concert in Japan. It was really good. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Are you in the US? Did you go to Japan specifically for Islet, or were you already there and it just kind of lined up with a vacation or something? We went and saw Twice when they came to Colorado. And then we're currently waiting for information on the Stray Kids World Tour. We already bought tickets to watch the live performance from Seoul when they kick it off. I believe next weekend. Is that right? Yeah, I think it's next weekend. Like the 26th, I think. They let you skip school. Oh, that's awesome. You have cool parents right there. Yeah, I took my daughter. She is 19. I took her just back in April, just a few months ago. We went and saw Twice, which was super fun. We had such a good time. Yeah, I enjoyed it quite a bit. So I'm excited. I'm excited about that. Yeah, the Stray Kids concert I think is going to be awesome. I am going to do a reaction, or I've already seen and heard Run It many times, but I'm going to do a specific video for Run It just because I really love that song. It's like my new favorite Stray Kids song. And it's probably one of my favorite songs right now at the moment that I'm just listening to every time I do like a walk, because I walk a lot after I eat, um, just to help with blood sugar. And I've been listening to Run It almost every single time I walk. Um, I love that song. It's another one of those kind of anthem type songs, right? I love that kind of big full feel. Um, as much as I love, small acoustic things, I also love really big full things. All right, so let me do this. I'm going to grab your suggestions. I'm just going to copy your comments directly into an email to my daughter, and we will see what how she does this. Here are some comments I got while reacting. Let's see here. Anti-Fragile and Perfect Night. I think I've heard Anti-Fragile. I'm not sure that I've heard Perfect Night though. So that would probably be a good one for sure. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Freak Alarm. Is that the one that you said though? Hey, what's up, Grumps Chan? How's it going? Welcome back. Good to see you. What else did you say? Jealous and Iconic by Mistake. I've heard Iconic by Mistake, but Jealous we might be able to add. Islet, Jealous. Okay, Jealous by Islet. Got it. By Islet. And then I'm going to take off this formatting. Here we go. Ain't no limit, never running out. All right, cool. So I've sent those off to my daughter, and she will be the ultimate decision maker on what we react to next. Thank you for the suggestions. I appreciate it. You're officially unemployed now, graduated college. Congratulations. Time to be a bum. What are you going to do as a bum? Are you going to be like a gamer bum? Are you going to be gaming? You will sleep and game. Yes. Sleep, eat, game. Sleep, eat, poop, game. Exactly. That sounds like a blast. I tell you what, you came in when I was playing Diablo the other day, right? I'm weirdly into Diablo right now. Like it's just so bizarre. It's scratching an itch I didn't even know I had. Like I was playing it because I wanted to play the new expansion. And so I finished the story and then I typically go on and play the seasons. Like that's usually something that I do because I enjoy the seasonal content, but I never really get very far. I've been burned a couple times now by like buying the season battle pass and then just not completing it and getting all the cosmetics and stuff. And so I just kind of stopped doing that. But I really am enjoying the current I'm enjoying the game. I've been enjoying it a lot since the expansion came out. Your first game ever was Diablo 2 at age of 4 because your dad loves Diablo and he introduced me to the game. That is so awesome. That is so he's like, I just want somebody to play with, so I'm teaching my 4-year-old how to play Diablo. That sounds like me. Like I'm about to make my wife play Diablo with me just because I want somebody else to play it with. I want to play through the entire story again. And I'm just like, who can I play with? I have a 13-year-old daughter too that I might be like, hey, you wanna play this game? You wanna play this game with me? Actually, I might have her try Diablo 3 because we have it on the Switch also. And that's just easy to play because we have 2 Switches and we also have Nintendo Online, and then we can play on one Switch. So that makes multiplayer just that much easier. But I didn't vibe with Diablo 3 like I have with 4, so I probably wouldn't get into it as much. I also don't think I ever beat Reaper of Souls. Your second game was Kingdom Hearts on the PS2. Nice. Now you're into fantasy RPGs because of this. Hell yeah, dude. So I'll give you just a quick little history here. My first RPG was my first video game period was probably like Pitfall, a couple different games on the Atari, I think it was like Pitfall. There was Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back. There was obviously um like Pong. So those games on the Atari 2600, I think. And then we got a Nintendo, an original Nintendo Entertainment, an NES. And so I played obviously Mario. But then Zelda was like my first big adventure game, the original Legend of Zelda. And then from there, Dragon Warrior, the first Dragon Quest game was called Dragon Warrior in America, and that was my first RPG. That was my introduction to RPGs. In fact, I have it in the box still behind me. And then Final Fantasy, Dragon Warrior 2, Dragon Warrior 3, Dragon Warrior 4, Final Fantasy 2, which was in America, which was 4 in Japan. The top-down Zelda games are like masterclass in just game design. Um, as great as like Breath of the Wild is and like Ocarina of Time and stuff like that, I'm a sucker for the top-down Zelda games. Um, so the first Zelda was amazing. Link's Awakening, uh, A Link to the Past. I have just such fond memories of those games. I love the Link's Awakening remake that they came out with a few years ago. I was kind of hoping that they would go back and like do another, and then they did actually. They made the Zelda led version. Um, that was in that same style, Link's Awakening style. Echoes of Wisdom, I think it was called. And then there's like Skyward Sword, which is another like 3D, more modern, more like Ocarina of Time. Skyward Sword was really good. I actually haven't played much of it, but what I played of it was fun. And then yeah, there's quite a few games. I think there's like 15 Legend of Zelda games. I'm not even sure I can name them all. I can, but I don't know if I can name them in the order they were released. Legend of Zelda 2, Adventure of Link. Um, Actually, it was just called Zelda 2, Adventure of Link. Um, A Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, um, Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Ages, Minish Cap, uh, Spirit Tracks. There's another one from the Game Boy Advance era that I don't remember the name of. Um, Wind Waker, which is fantastic, by the way. Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. They remade Link's Awakening, and then the Echoes of Wisdom. There's quite a few Zelda games, quite a few, and they're all fantastic. So Dragon Quest is like, you've played Kingdom Hearts, so are you familiar with Final Fantasy? Like turn-based RPGs? Dragon Quest is like before that. Like Dragon Quest 1 and 2, I think came out before Final Fantasy, before the first Final Fantasy, but it's kind of similar vibe, right? Like you run around, you get random encounters, and then you like take turns fighting against the monsters, gear up your characters, all that kind of stuff. You played the 7 remake, and that's your first Final Fantasy? Nice. It's a good introduction to the world anyway. Um, but yeah, there's 11 released Dragon Quest games. There's 16 released Final Fantasy games, not counting like offshoots and stuff, but like numbered games. And then 12 Dragon Quest 12 is in development, and Final Fantasy Resonance is coming out in October. And then there's like Octopath Traveler, which is like spiritual to like Final Fantasy, very similar idea. It's actually kind of like that mixed with like Bravely Default. There's a lot in that vein. So yeah, Octopath is pretty fantastic. There's Octopath, Octopath 2, and then there's Octopath 0. And 0 is like a kind of a remaster, reimagining of a mobile game. Through 2 character stories? Nice. Yeah, they all 8 of them, and I think they have like 4 chapters each or something. It's a super great. And then there's like super bosses, so there's a lot of stuff you can do even once you've kind of finished the main stories. There's also a bunch of boss battles you can do and like power up to be able to fight these big bosses. It's a really cool game. And Octopath Zero introduces 8 characters on the screen at the same time. 8 characters in your party. So you have like a front row and a back row, and then you switch between them. The herbalist, yeah. So yeah, Octopath 1 and 2 are 4 character teams, and then Octopath 0 is an 8 character team, and then you have a front row and a back row, and you switch between them. And it adds a whole nother layer of like strategy, because your back layer rows sometimes gives buff to your front layer rows, and you want to make sure you switch them at the right times. And so like if you have a healer in the back, you got to bring them forward to use their healing and then switch them back out for the other guy to attack. It's a very interesting battle system. They have some really cool synergies and combinations that you can do. And a lot of people think Octopath Zero is really, really good, especially if you hadn't already played the mobile game. Because like I played the mobile game, and so I already know the story. But they kind of rebuilt it for a single player experience, non online, non gotcha experience. And it turned out really well. And so what they did is now Final Fantasy Resonance is also a remake of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, which was on the phone. It was another phone game. And it is they also have retooled it, made it, redone a lot of the art, and they made it single player and removed all the gotcha elements. So people are very excited about that because Octopath Zero was so good. Yeah, it's cool. It really is. And like Dragon Quest, for example, Dragon Quest 1, 2, 3, and 7 have been remade. 1, 2, and 3 are on I think all platforms. I think 7 is too. But they just recently re-released them in like a cool HD 2D style, like new art style and everything. So if you're looking to get into the Dragon Quest games at all, I've got some videos here. If you check on my YouTube channel, I've got some videos of me playing through 1 and 2. I still need to get back and finish 2. So then there's a lot of good stuff going on there. So alrighty, guys. Well, I need to get out of here. I have a dinner I need to go to. But we'll probably be back on tonight playing some more Diablo. So yeah, look for that. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate y'all. Grumps Chan, thank you so much for being here. Who was it? Cinna, thank you so much for being here. Ripper Doc, great to see y'all. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully, come back and say hi again next time I'm live. And we'll do some more chatting about videos. I love talking about video games. So absolutely bring up stuff and I'll tell you everything I know. I'm fairly versed in most role-playing games. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So if you're interested, just let me know. All right, guys, we will chat at you later. Have a good one. Yeah, look at some videos of it, especially the remake of 1, 2, and 3. The art style is really cool. You can do a comparison too of like the original version, because it was on the original Nintendo, so it's like 8-bit old school stuff, right? And then look at the new stuff, and it's just, they did a great job. Like the game is amazing. I highly recommend them, especially if you're into RPGs. All right, talk to y'all later.